Reports on KCLY from the Twin Valley League tournament featuring the Linn Bulldogs is brought to you in part by Just Left Bar and Grill, LeClaire Seeds, Avery Auto Parts, Linn Community Nursing Home, D&K Agri-Cells, Clay Center Business Association, Washington Veterinary Clinic, Walls True Value Lumber and Appliance, and Wanklin Oil.
Welcome back to Frankfort High School. Phil Casper along with our studio engineer today, Angie Taves. A day late, but after a snow day yesterday, we were ready to get back underway, and they have stacked them up today. We will play a consolation match first in here. It'll be Linn taking on Wetmore. This is consolation. Then we will start semifinals, and we will rotate boys with girls starting at 3:15, 4:45, 6:15, and 7:45 tonight. Now, at 3 o'clock, we'll be joining Rocky Downing for Clay Center Tiger basketball as Tiger girls go at 3, boys go at 4:45. We'll have that action coming for you as well. Getting set for action here. This is a consolation game for the Linn Bulldogs taking on Wetmore. We'll take a timeout as they introduce starting lineup and be back after this.
Life can sure surprise you.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
But you do know that we're here for you. Thanks for hanging out at KCLY.
Whether you have steaks to grill or ribs to smoke, food simply tastes better when you use a Green Mountain pellet grill. At Moe's Stop & Shop, we carry these grills and smokers in a variety of sizes to fit your need. Green Mountain grills are recognized as top of the line, but not the highest in price. You'll discover the difference that cooking over real wood pellets make. Every bite will be juicier, more flavorful. Come check them out at Moe's Stop & Shop in Linn. Just like the Linn Bulldogs, they smoke the competition.
The off-season months are the perfect time to schedule a winter service check on your combines, tractors, and trucks at Oldie Tractor Repair. They offer preventive maintenance on your equipment and make sure all problems are repaired and completed before you put them away for the season. Taking care of the issues now ensures your combines, trucks, and tractors are ready for the busy spring and summer field work. Oldie Tractor Repair is at your service and appreciates your business. Make your winter service appointment today.
Quality products, excellent service, you'll get it all at Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn. They feature brands that live up to their names like Massey Ferguson, Gale, and Agco Farm Equipment, Husqvarna chainsaws, Dixon lawnmowers, and a whole lot more. Coleman Implement also offers the latest diagnostic equipment to repair or service your new model vehicles. With products like these and customer service that's second to none, why go anywhere else? Stop by and see what Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn can do for you.
Getting set for basketball, Linn Bulldogs are on the court. Let's give you starting lineups for Wetmore. Trey Craig, a 5'9" senior. Ethan Osterhouse, a 5'4" sophomore. Dakota McKinney, a 5'9" senior. Newt Smith, a 5'7" sophomore. Noah Klingler, a 5'11" senior. For Linn, jumping at center court, Dylan Cooper, a 6'4" sophomore. Carlos Stein, Tanner Spence, Andrew Meyer, all on the court for Linn. They do control, and it will be McGatlin. Chase McGatlin at center court, man-to-man for Wetmore. They'll go down to Meyer. Inside, Cooper in between two defenders. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound to Wetmore. Wetmore coming down. It'll be Newt Smith bringing it down. Linn in a 2-3 zone. Smith now on the baseline. Meyer out on him. Back up top. It'll be Dakota McKinney. He'll go left side to Osterhouse. Back to McKinney. Smith on the right wing. Defense by Linn to get things started. Give you a look. These two teams met earlier in the season. Now inside, Trey Craig trying to work it in. No, back out to Smith for three. No, rebound. Loose, and now Wetmore does get control of it. So back to the Cardinals. Smith left side, Osterhouse looking in. They're trying to get it into Trey Craig, but Dylan Cooper and Tanner Spence all over him. Now they do get it into Craig, a little floater up and down. The two teams did meet earlier in the year. 40-38, Wetmore win in overtime. It is Wetmore's only win on the season. Now Dylan Cooper, spin move in the lane, fall away jumper off glass won't go. Rebound to Wetmore. Linn still looking for that first win, coming up short the other night against Blue Valley. They have been in some tight games. We'll see what they can do today. Now, steal, oh, good defense that time by Tanner Spence. McGatlin will walk it down. 2-0 early, Wetmore lead. Now ball loose. Spence lost it. Craig has it down court. He finds Osterhaus left side across court. Gets it to McKinney. His shot won't go. McKinney gets his own rebound. Now he's caught. Now he has to dribble back out. Up top to Craig. Now Craig in the lane. Floater hard off glass. That won't go. Rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Andrew Meyer as Meyer went up and over Noah Klingler. So an early foul. It'll be Meyer's first. 2-0 Wetmore leads just a couple of minutes into the game. Inbounds to Osterhaus, up top to McKinney. Right wing now, Osterhaus. Back to McKinney, top of the key three. No, won't go. Rebound Craig. Craig will pop it back up to Osterhaus. Now to Smith. Left side, back to Osterhaus up top. Smith, skip pass inside. Klingler, he'll skip it back up to Osterhaus. Now they'll reset with McKinney. Cross-court pass now to Smith inside Klingler. Behind the back pass, that time Craig. That's going to be knocked away by McGatlin, and Andrew Meyer comes out of there. Both these teams a little slow out of the gate. Extra day off for everybody yesterday. Signs at the top of the key. Man-to-man defense by Wetmore, and they've done a good job on Linn. They've got Dylan Cooper inside a couple of times. Now they try to get it into Spence. That's knocked away by Wetmore. Here comes the Cardinals. They have numbers. Lay-in, no good. Dakota McKinney, that's batted away by Dylan Cooper, and Osterhaus somehow comes out of there with it. Dylan Cooper a little frustrated right now, trying to make things happen, and just not working out for him. Now Smith to Klingler. He'll kick it back out to Smith. Up top he goes to McKinney. Osterhaus, Smith, get pass inside. Craig forces his way in, up and down. Craig hits for two more, and Lynn's falling behind 4-0 early. McGatlin will walk it down. Over to Meyer on the left wing. Signs up top. Looking inside, finds Spence. Tried to back his way in, and now they're going to call a foul on Newt Smith as Tanner Spence lost the handle on that. Smith with a little too much contact trying to get it back, so out of bounds. Linn will have it under their own basket. Gatlin will inbounds for the Bulldogs. They'll stack against this man-to-man of Wetmore. Wetmore's done a good job defensively. Lob pass inside to Cooper. That's taken away. Osterhaus down court. Now ball loose, and Wetmore comes up with it. Now McGatlin with some great defense gets it right back. And now Coach Jeremy Miller wants a timeout. Probably a good one. 3:56 left in the first. It's a 4-0 Wetmore lead when we come back.
At Blue Valley Insurance, our farm policies can be fully tailored to include options specific to your needs. We understand that every farm is different and there is no one-size-fits-all solution. That's why we offer plans to cover the kinds of risks unique to your farming operation. From storm damage, machinery catching fire or suffering damage, theft of equipment, and more, our agents will make sure you are protected. Visit Blue Valley Insurance in Linn, Greeley, Hanover, or Marysville. We have a proud history of providing service and solutions to our ag producers.
The off-season months are the perfect time to schedule a winter service check on your combines, tractors, and trucks at Oldie Tractor Repair. They offer preventive maintenance on your equipment and make sure all problems are repaired and completed before you put them away for the season. Taking care of the issues now ensures your combines, trucks, and tractors are ready for the busy spring and summer field work. Oldie Tractor Repair is at your service and appreciates your business. Make your winter service appointment today.
Well, out of the timeout, Linn with the ball. They find Cooper in the lane, spin move, and he still can't get one to fall. And Dylan Cooper is really frustrated. Get to that timeout here in just a minute. Just really can get nothing to fall. Now, Newt Smith, three, top of the key, won't go. Ball loose. Nobody there for Linn, and Wetmore gets it. Osterhaus inside. Now back to Smith for three. No, good rebound that time for Tanner Spence. Jeremy Miller really not happy with his team. in that timeout. Signs now. Cooper in the lane, and Cooper took steps, and the struggles continue for the 6'4" sophomore and his teammates. The 4-0 Wetmore lead. Again, Wetmore wins that first meeting, 40-38. That was a layup as time expired in the first overtime that won it for Wetmore. Appreciate Jeff's work and keeping me posted on some of the stats. So right now, Linn just trying to get on the board as a foul is going to be called. See who that's on. That's on Andrew Meyer. That's his second, so he's going to have to come out. Evan Bott will come in. Smith trying to inbound for Wetmore. Now finds Osterhaus on the left baseline three, and he nails it. Ethan Osterhaus, 5'4" sophomore with a long three. Now McGatlin, top of the key, goes to Bott on the left wing. Inside, Cooper has it knocked away again. And Wetmore comes up with it again. Now 3-on-2 numbers for Wetmore. Down court, Craig loses the handle on it. Picks it back out. Osterhaus three from the wing, yes. Ethan Osterhaus with his second three, and it is a 10-0 Wetmore lead. Linn is really struggling to get anything going. Really a cap on the basket. Now Spence into the lane. His shot won't go. Rebound to Wetmore. Smith will bring it down court for the Cardinals. Osterhaus on the left wing to McKinney. Back to Smith on the right baseline. He's going to dribble back up top. Cross-court pass, Osterhaus. Looking inside to Craig. Now they find him. Skip pass in. Nothing there. He'll kick it back out. Smith on the baseline. Back up top. Linn still in that zone. Inside now, Craig. Floater in the lane off Glass Strong. Rebound to Carlos Sainz. Here comes McGatlin. 1:23 left. It's a 10-0 Wetmore lead. Cooper to Bott on the left wing. Now McGatlin on the baseline. He's going to be fouled by Smith. There's the fourth foul called in this first period. 2 on Linn, 2 on Wetmore. McGatlin inbounds to Cooper. Signs at the top of the key to McGatlin. He'll take a 25-footer. That won't go. Rebound Spence, and he's going to be fouled. Does get the shot to go finally, but it won't count. He'll be fouled before the shot. So now out of bounds under the basket will be McGatlin with 1:06. McGatlin looking. Now finds Signs. Baseline three. No. Rebound Cooper. Yes. Put back good. And Linn's on the board, and Dylan Cooper finally gets the shot to fall. Under a minute, it's a 10-2 Wetmore lead. Smith inside Klingler. He's trapped by 3 Bulldogs. Back out top to Osterhaus. Back to Smith. He's going to have to take it again. Now he'll take a shot from the baseline from about 15 foot and hit. So 35 seconds left in the quarter. Linn trailing 12-2. Cooper in the lane. Spin move off glass hit. 12-4, and Dylan Cooper may have found a little rhythm. Linn trailing by 8 in this first period. Wetmore will hold for the last shot. Now they'll move with under 10. McKinney, top the key. Smith, inside. Klingler trying to force his way in. They're not going to get a shot off, and they don't. 1 quarter in the book. It's Wetmore 12. Linn 4. We'll be back after this.
Out on the ranch, there never seems to be enough hours in the day. Titan West Incorporated can't make the day longer, but they can help you work faster with the equipment you need to work your cattle quickly and safely. The OK Corral is the most versatile, portable corral system on the market. Lined with galvanneal steel, it can haul your livestock, supplies, and even an ATV. Improve efficiency on your ranch with cattle handling equipment from Titan West Incorporated. Quality products, excellent service, you'll get it all at Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn. They feature brands that live up to their names like Massey Ferguson, Gale, and AGCO Farm Equipment, Husqvarna chainsaws, Dixon lawnmowers, and a whole lot more. Coleman Implement also offers the latest diagnostic equipment to repair or service your new model vehicles. With products like these and customer service that's second to none, why go anywhere else? Stop by and see what Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn can do for you.
1 quarter in the books, Linn trailing Wetmore 12-4. And Linn still looking for that elusive first win on the season. Wetmore with 1 win, and it came against these Linn Bulldogs in overtime. By 2, 40-38. Wetmore starts with possession. They lead 12-4. Linn with a lot of really good looks in that first period. Couldn't get a shot to fall. Wetmore playing a pretty good man-to-man defense. A little sick with that 2-3 zone. It's worked for him pretty well so far, and now a walk. Boy, didn't think they were going to call that on Chandler Morfitt as he jumped up, came back down, and in a late whistle by the official. So will be a turnover to Linn. They trail by 8. McGowan will bring it down for the Bulldogs. To Cooper to Bott on the left wing. Bott looking inside. Now goes back up top to Spence. Signs will hold. Now Cooper, he's going to try driving lane. Fall away jumper from 10 feet. Yes. And Dylan Cooper has hit 3 straight shots, and he has all 6 of Lynn's points. He really frustrated much of that first period, but seems to have found his spot. Now Craig answers on the other end on the baseline. He hits the 10-footer, and it's 14-6. The Gatlin to Cooper to Bott. Bott looking inside, nothing there. Now Bott's going to try driving on his own. He's going to be fouled. Bott saw just a little bit of daylight on that left side, collapsed pretty quick, and a lot of contact, so out of bounds to the Bulldogs. The Gatlin to inbounds. Finds Spence in the lane. 5-footer, no, won't go, and boy, Coach Jeremy Miller is really frustrated. That's tough. Craig now is going to be fouled by Dylan Cooper in the lane as he goes up. Craig with 6 points, and he's going to have a chance at 2 more. Dylan Cooper will pick up his first foul. Craig, a 5'9" senior. First free throw up and rattles out. Craig with 1 more. Free throw up, and that one's short, all loose, and now a travel is going to be called as Noah Klingler came up with that basketball but never could reestablish his feet, so a turnover to the Bulldogs. So Trey Craig misses both free throws. Cooper inbounds to McGatlin. He'll walk it down. Gatlin looks left to Bott. Inside Spence. He's going to have to kick it back out to Signs, right wing McGatlin. McGatlin thought about driving. He'll kick it back to Bott. Now Signs on the left side. He's going to take a 20-footer. That's short. Wetmore with the rebound. Smith will bring it down for the Cardinals. Craig on the wing to Osterhaus. Back to Smith. Back up top to McKinney. Now Osterhaus tries 3 from the left wing and hits his third. And Osterhaus is 3 for 3 from three-point land. Other end now. Signs, he's going to try to answer for 3. That goes strong. Rebound Wetmore. Wetmore down quickly in transition. Craig, 5-footer off glass. Won't go. Good rebound by Evan Bott, but he couldn't come up with it, and now a save out of bounds goes to the Bulldogs. But Gatlin ends up with it. Evan Bott able to save that. Now Spence other end, and he's going to be fouled. Again, he gets the shot to go, but foul's going to be before the shot. The foul's going to be on Noah Klingler. 5'11" senior picks up his first. Josh Schmitz and Andrew Meyer back into the game. Spencer Signs will come out for the Bulldogs. McGatlin to inbound. Gets it into Schmitz. Up top, Bott. Left side, Meyer, and Meyer shuffled his feet as he tried to take off. So a turnover back to Wetmore. 5:14 left in the first half, and it's a 17-6 Wetmore lead. Smith will bring it down. Gatlin's going to stay with him. Now they'll fall back in that 2-3 zone. Cross-court Osterhouse. He's hit 3 threes from there, and they're out quickly on him. Now Klingler on the baseline. Skip pass to Smith. Right wing 3. Newt Smith hits it. Now Coach Jeremy Miller wants another timeout. Wetmore leads 20-6. 4:49 left in the second when we come back.
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY Clay Center.
There's just something about a big old ribeye steak with a handle that brings are available Monday through Friday. And for those who enjoy south of the border dishes, Monday night features a variety of Mexican food. Enjoy the welcoming atmosphere at Just Left Bar and Grill in Linn. Open Monday through Saturday.
Well, another Coach Jeremy Miller timeout. 4:49 left in the second, and Linn has fallen behind by 14. They trail 20-6. They will have possession. Wetmore will stay in that man-to-man. They've been pretty good at it. Cooper now on the baseline. He's going to try to drive all the way and does, and one. When Cooper's going to be fouled, we'll get to that foul. That's going to be on Trey Craig. That'll be his first. So 20-8. Wetmore with the lead. Dylan Cooper with all 8 Bulldog points. Free throw up and rattles in. The Linn has cut it to 11, 20-9. 4:40 left in the first half. Smith inside. Klingler off glass. Yes, as Noah Klingler got around Josh Smith. And Wetmore answers. Bott on the left wing looking inside. Not much there. He'll go back to Smith's top of the key to Meyer. Osterhouse all over Meyer. Wetmore's done a really good job defensively. Really caused frustration for the Bulldogs and continue to do that. And Evan Bott tries driving lane. He's going to be fouled, and that should be 1-1. As that'll be the 7th team foul on Wetmore. And the second foul on Dakota McKinney. So Evan Bott stands at the line shooting 1-1. Free throw up and strong. Rebound knocked around, and Bach gets it. Now tries to skip past it to Cooper. Cooper's going to go in the lane, has it stripped away. Now here comes Osterhouse. He's going to take it all the way off glass and one. Ethan Osterhouse went coast to coast, and he's going to be fouled, and Dylan Cooper's going to pick up his second. Ethan Osterhouse now with 11 points for Wetmore. Has one free throw. Free throw up and strong. Rebound knocked around. Craig ends up with it. 3. Newt Smith, top of the key. No. Rebound Dylan Cooper. Outlet to McGatlin. McGatlin at the top of the key, other end. To Cooper to Bott, left wing. Bott inside. Cooper backs his way in. Now spin move won't go. Rebound to Wetmore. 24-9 with 3.5 minutes left in the second. Linn trailing Wetmore. Ball knocked away by Bott. Has McKinney trapped in the corner. Now taken away by McGatlin. Other end lay in. Yes. Chase McGatlin hits for the first 2 points by somebody other than Dylan Cooper. 24-11. Cooper has 9. Smith now on the right wing to Osterhouse, top of the key to McKinney. Back to Smith. Go hold. Now inside, Craig. Back to Osterhouse. He's going to take it back up top. Linn now doing a pretty good job defensively. Not going to let these guys have that three. They've been burned for 4 threes in this ball game. Now Osterhouse in the lane to Craig from the free throw stripe. This is everything. Ball loose, and Smith ends up with it. Outlet to McGatlin. McGatlin down court. Now he's going to back it out. Cross court to Meyer on the left wing. Back up top for Schmitz. McGatlin on the right wing. Inside, Cooper running the baseline. No, that's Evan Bott running the baseline. He can't get the shot to go, but he'll shoot 2. So Evan Bott shooting 2. That's foul on Dakota McKinney. That's his 3rd. Bott's free throw won't go. Kenner spins back in. Josh Schmitz will come out. Bott will have one more. Bott's free throw, good. Evan Bott hits 1 of 2, 24-12. Wetmore with the lead, 2:05 left in the second quarter. Osterhouse to Smith, and now 3 seconds is going to be called on Wetmore. So turnover to Linn. Cooper inbounds to McGatlin. McGatlin walks it down. Goes to Bott. Now Bott, he's going to try driving. He saw a little space and in easily for Evan Bott as he got that pass quickly. Went to the hoop with it, and it's 24-14. Now Osterhouse, 3, top of the key, misses. Rebound to Linn. Here comes Bott down court. Boy, Evan Bott had an opening again, but didn't see it. Wetmore had 3 players turn their back, and now trying to get it inside to Dylan Cooper, and he's going to be fouled. That's foul on Trey Craig. That's his 2nd. Cooper at the line now shooting 1-on-1, and a timeout by Jeremy Miller. 1:24 left in the second. It's 24-14. Linn trails Wetmore when we come back.
For intricately designed and fabricated parts, bring your farm equipment to Fact Machine Shop for a job done right. Richard can fabricate and repair all kinds of farm machinery, and if there's a hard-to-find part that's needed, he'll custom make the piece himself. Being a seasoned machinist, Richard can rebuild all kinds of farm equipment. He takes pride in producing large and small, simple or complex metal fabrication projects. See Fact Machine Shop for quality metal work on all your machinery.
Over time, the vehicles we drive have grown increasingly complicated in their features and technologies.
Today's average vehicle has thousands of functional components, tens of thousands of parts, and a mix of advanced lightweight materials.
That's why repairing your car or truck after a collision now requires a team of highly trained specialists.
Like us at Perfection Auto Body, we're up to date on our iCar Gold certification, and our shop is equipped with the technology to get the job done right. All for the safety of your family.
Perfection Auto Body. We're west of Clay Center on Highway 24.
Well, out of the timeout, Dylan Cooper stands at the free throw stripe, shooting 1-on-1. 9 team fouls now on Wetmore. It's 4 on Linn. Cooper's first free throw, short. Wetmore with the rebound. But just as he shot that, something crashed in the gym. I believe it was a drum down at the other end, so not intentional, but not great timing. Osterhouse to Smith. Baseline Klingler back to Smith on the wing, looking inside. Not much there. They have to take Trey Craig out. Senior's got 6 points, 2 fouls. Smith now back up top to Osterhouse. Back to Smith. To Klingler, free throw stripe. On the right wing to Bloom. Curtis Bloom will try driving. Nothing there. He's going to have to kick it back up with 38. Now in the lane, Smith feeds underneath and a good pass to Morfitt, and he's going to be fouled, and that may be on Dylan Cooper. Nope, that'll be on Evan Bott. Boy, that would have been Cooper's third. Instead, Evan Bott picks up his first. So Chandler Morfitt, 5'10" sophomore, shooting 2 for Wetmore. Free throw up strong. 34 seconds left in this first half. One more free throw. Up, and that one won't go. And Trey Craig back in the game, and he just picked up his third foul. Going up and over Spence on that rebound. So Coach Gary Smith gambling a little bit with his seniors, putting it back in for the final 30 seconds. He picks up his third foul and puts Linn in the double bonus. So Tanner Spence now at the line shooting 2. First one up and good. Linn cut it to single digits, 24-15. Second free throw, good. So Tanner Spence makes Wetmore pay, hitting both free throws, and now Trey Craig on the bench with 3 fouls. And it's an 8-point Wetmore lead. It's led by as many as 14. Wetmore's going to try holding for that last shot. Lynn's not going to let him. They're going to come out quickly and make a move. And now Smith's trapped. Got to get rid of it. Dearly has it taken away. Osterhouse ends up with it with 5. Now he does have it taken away, but Gatlin has it with 2. He needs to get a shot off, and he's not going to. But Linn did hold Wetmore from taking that last shot. We're headed to halftime at 24-16. Linn trailing Wetmore when we come back.
Linn Bulldogs basketball reports from the Twin Valley League on KCLY are brought to you in part by Oldie Seed Farms, Central Office Service and Supply, Ray's Apple Market, Kuhlman Implement and Hardware, by Moe's Stop and Shop, Perfection Auto Body, Titan West, and Blue Valley Telecommunications.
Get more than propane when Propane Central delivers. Get a free gas system check, payment plans to fit any budget, and flexible delivery options. You can also earn free gas with their generous customer referral program. Just another way Propane Central offers the best value in propane.
Propane Central, leader, innovator, and friend.
The 15th. That's the day it arrives. That white standard window envelope sits in the mailbox just waiting to deliver its dread.
That is the day the mortgage bill comes, but it's not that bad. Well, since I refinance with United Bank and Trust, that is.
Oh. Well, now I just feel overly dramatic.
Don't be scared. Take advantage of the market. There's still time to refinance, and that can mean saving dollars each year. Visit ubankonline.com to check out current rates and even begin the refinance process. Rethink, refinance. United Bank and Trust.
Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Wherever you live in the area, you're never too far from Kramer Oil. With locations in Barnes, Beatty, Clifton, Greene, Greenleaf, Herkimer, Linn, Marysville, and Washington, you'll find self-serve pay at the pumps for a convenient and quick fill-up when you need it. Kramer Oil also provides bulk fuel delivery and works closely with their customers to meet their supply needs. They continue to cover Clay, Washington, Riley, and Marshall counties with bulk fuel delivery and exceptional customer service.
Blue Valley Telecommunications knows how important schools are to the local communities we serve. That's why we're proud to offer high-quality, robust internet speeds to allow students to succeed. That's also why we strive to stay active in each of our local schools through scholarship programs, school media grants, and so much more. We aren't just supporting students right now, we're helping build a better community for the future. For more information, visit us at bluevalley.net.
Well, we are at halftime of this consolation game. Now, this was scheduled for 4:45 today due to the snow day yesterday. Playing this one and also playing in the other gym as well. We'll try to keep you up on that as best we can. That is a girls' game in that other gym. That is Onega and Blue Valley. That one also started at 1:45, and then we will have semifinals in the primary gym, which I'll be in with coming up with girls and boys. That'll be starting at 3:15. First one will be Hanover taking on Frankfort in that game. Frankfort knocking off the number 1 seed Washington County Tigers. Hanover beating Valley Heights. So Hanover Frankfort. That's followed by a boys matchup at 4:45. Number 1 seed Washington County taking on Troy. Then Axel taking on Centralia at 6:15. That is a girls matchup. And then Valley Heights on the boys' side taking on Centralia to close things out on this Friday. That will set things up for tomorrow as well. Now, also coming up, it will be Clay Center Tiger basketball. The Tiger girls taking on Riley County at 3 o'clock, followed by the boys. That is at 4:30. We'll have Rocky Downing on just as soon as he's ready, and as soon as they're ready to tip in Hillsboro, we will take you there as well. Here we're at halftime, 24-16. Linn is trailing Wetmore when we come back.
Wishing you had more storage on your farm this harvest? Don't let another year go by without having adequate grain storage on your farm. Right now, D&K Agri-Sales, your Sukup dealer, is offering the biggest discounts of the year on new Sukup bins and equipment. Talk to the pros at D&K about all your options, whether you need more storage or want to make unloading easier and more efficient. Call D&K Agri-Sales, your Sukup dealer, about setting up your on-the-farm grain storage facilities. 800-656-1156.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in their field. In addition to propane and diesel, they offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
You can experience the small-town atmosphere of shopping downtown Clay Center throughout the year. But on third Thursdays each month, CCBA merchants roll out the red carpet and make it a grand affair. February's third Thursday will feature a chocolate crawl for the critters to benefit the Clay Center Zoo. Purchase a $2 ticket and enjoy all the chocolate goodies in each store from 5 to 8 p.m. February 17th. Shopping third Thursdays and year-round contribute to the success of our community. Thank you for your continued support.
For over 60 years, Washington Veterinary Clinic has been your source for large and small animal veterinary care in the north central Kansas region. The staff has a diverse and extensive agricultural background, and customers from all around the area trust their cattle herd health, bovine reproduction, pet health, and other livestock care to the professionals at Washington Veterinary Clinic. Call to schedule an appointment. Good luck to all the outstanding student athletes at tournament play from Washington Veterinary Clinic.
Coverage of the Twin Valley League tournament is being brought to you by Kramer Oil, Blue Valley Communications, D&K Agri-Sales, and Wanklin Oil Company. Here we are at halftime. Linn trailing Wetmore 24-16. Let's give you a look at some scoring. For Wetmore, they were led by Ethan Osterhaus with 11. 9 of those points came from three-point range. 6 from Trey Craig. He is playing with now 3 fouls. They put him in the last 30 seconds of that second period. He immediately picked up his third. 5 from Newt Smith and 2 from Noah Klingler. For Linn, they didn't score until almost 6 minutes into the game. They're being led by Dylan Cooper with 9, 3 from Evan Bott, 2 from Chase McGowan, and 2 from Tanner Spence. Linn getting some good looks, just really unable to get anything to fall for them, and they trail 24-16. Again, coming up, we'll have Clay Center Tiger basketball on the way. Rocky Downing is in Hillsboro. He'll start with the Lady Tigers at 3, and then the Tiger boys to follow at 4:45. We'll get semifinal action underway here at 3:15 with the Hanover girls and Frankfort Lady Wildcats. Just a couple of minutes out, 24-16. Linn trails Wetmore when we come back.
Have you visited Central Valley Ag's website, cvacoop.com? If not, you should. Check grain bids at your local CVA. Check the weather. Watch a how-to video. Keep up with co-op news and upcoming events. Or visit the blog page for weekly updates from CVA grain and agronomy professionals. CVAcoop.com. Central Valley Ag. Growing agriculture together.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
Now's an excellent time to purchase a pre-owned Ford vehicle at Hanson Ford in Clay Center. Why now? Because through February 1st, they're offering 1.9 APR for up to 66 months when you choose a Ford Focus, Fusion, Escape, or F-150 from Hanson's lot of certified pre-owned Ford vehicles. You can buy with confidence that these vehicles have been thoroughly checked by qualified, experienced mechanics at Hanson Ford. So hurry in for this limited time offer of 1.9 APR for 66 months at Hanson Ford in downtown Clay Center.
Resistant weeds are an ongoing threat to crop yields and likely will be an even bigger problem next growing season. Lucky for you, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready to help you out. We offer custom applications to knock down those weeds and keep them under control. Come in and visit with any of our field experts about how to stay ahead of weeds and give your crops the early advantage in the spring. We'd be glad to go over a custom application program for you at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Back at Frankfort, Phil Casper along with studio engineer Angie Tays. Again, Linn trailing at halftime 24-16. Now they trailed by as many as 14, so able to get it back to an 8-point game. Now coming up again, Clay Center Tiger basketball, Lady Tigers first at 3, followed by the guys at 4:45. Rocky Downing will have that action when they're ready. 3:15 we'll start semifinal action here. It'll be Hanover taking on Frankfort on the girls' side, followed by the boys, Washington County taking on Troy. Then back to girls, it'll be Axtell against Centralia. That's scheduled for 6:15. And then we'll cap things off tonight with Centralia taking on Valley Heights. And the boys, those are all semifinal games. We're just about ready to go. Linn on the court, Wetmore on the court. Linn will start with possession, and the second half is underway. Cooper trying to get it in, now does to McGatlin. Wetmore's going to stay in this man-to-man, and they really caused some issues for the Bulldogs with their defense. Meyer, skip pass on the baseline to Bott. Top of the key to Spence. Left side McGatlin for 3. No, won't go. Trey Craig with the rebound. Craig back on the floor with 3 fouls for the Cardinals. Duke Smith has it for Wetmore. Tries dribbling left. Evan Bott out on him. Linn has gone to a man-to-man, and now a turnover. I believe they're going to call a double dribble on Newt Smith. So Linn catches a break, get it right back. Wetmore now is going to press. Cooper gets it into Meyer. Meyer across the timeline, guarded by Osterhouse. Back to Cooper, top of the key. And Cooper double dribbled. Dylan Cooper, you know what he wanted to do. He wanted to bounce pass on the right baseline, or on the right wing, rather, to Bott. And Wetmore defense came out, and he tried to stop it. Now 3 on the other end from the wing by Wetmore. That won't go. Good rebound by Cooper. And Craig just about picked up his 4th foul. We're really all over Cooper's back, but no call. Bott now on the wing. He's going to drive inside. Nothing there. He'll kick it back out to Meyer. To Cooper. In the lane. Floater won't go. Ball loose, and Trey Craig ends up with it. Down court to McKinney. Now to Klingler, to Osterhouse on the right wing. Smith at the top of the key. Goes left side to McKinney. Back to Smith. Linn has come out in a man-to-man. Craig, turnaround jumper on the baseline, yes. That's 5 feet away, and it was uncontested. So Wetmore back to a 10-point lead. 26-16. Meyer, Osterhouse is all over Meyer. And now Coach Jeremy Miller's got to take a timeout. With 6:02 left in the third, it's a 26-16 Wetmore lead when we come back.
All those great pictures you took over the holiday deserve to be printed and shared. Digital pictures are fine to share on your phone or computer, but there's still nothing better than a printed picture you can frame and hang on the wall or flip through in your photo album. Come into Patterson's Health Mart in downtown Clay Center and use one of their 3 picture stations. You can choose pictures from your phone or Facebook, then edit and enlarge them. The staff will be glad to help at Patterson's Health Mart in Clay Center.
Well, Coach Jeremy Miller having to burn a timeout. His team's just really, really out of sorts. Still not where he wants them, and now out of that timeout, he does get him into the offense that he wants. They do get it into McGatlin. Back to Schmitz. Schmitz has come in for Dylan Cooper, who's really frustrated. Coach Jeremy Miller just giving him a little break. Now, Bott in the lane, and a blocking foul is going to be charged to Osterhaus. Evan Bott trying to drive the lane, and Osterhaus trying to back his way into a charge, and that's not going to work. McGowan trying to inbound, now does get it into Meyer, and again, Osterhaus is all over Meyer. Now, Meyer's going to drive lane, yes. Andrew Meyer picks up his first 2. That's back to an 8-point game. Smith goes right wing to McKinney. To Trey Craig. In the lane, floater, yes. Trey Craig, uncontested. And the senior now has 10. Gatlin across the timelines, get past right wing to Spence. Meyer at the top of the key, looking in. He has Evan Bott, and Bott just did not hang on to that pass. Maybe a little too much heat on it as it got away from him, and Wetmore ends up with it. Left wing, Smith, thought about 3, but McGowan out there on him pretty quick. McKinney on the right wing. Back to Smith on the left. Underneath, Trey Craig, uncontested once again. Jeremy Miller's going to put Dylan Cooper back in as Trey Craig has really gotten lost underneath that basket. Meyer to Schmidt. Baseline Spence. The Bott. Bott's going to drive lane all the way. No, Osterhaus all over him. No call. Osterhaus went down pretty hard. Craig Craig will take it down. Now he's going to back it out. Now baseline jumper from 10 feet. Won't go. Rebound Spence. Here comes Bott. Other end. No, he stops the free throw stripe. Good move by Bott. Recognizing there wasn't much there. Kicks it back out. Meyer, 1 of 3 on the left wing, but Osterhaus out there pretty quick. Bott underneath. Meyer, little baby hook. It won't go, but he's fouled. And Ethan Osterhaus is a 5'4" sophomore. He is maybe 5'4", but he is an aggressive defender and very frustrating. Picks up his second foul. Andrew Meyer's free throw, good. Cooper now back on for Schmidt. Meyer with one more. Free throw up and rattles out. Trey Craig with the board. 30-19, 3:43 left in the third. Osterhaus left wing 3, other end. This is everything. That rebounded by Andrew Meyer. Osterhaus way off the mark. He's a pretty good shooter. Now Meyer underneath the basket. Floater, yes. Good feed from Dylan Cooper to Andrew Meyer, and he hits the 2 more. He's got 5 points all in this third period. It's 30-21. Linn trying to scrap their way back in this. Smith on the other end. Feeds McKinney, or Morford rather. Nothing there. He's going to kick it back out to Smith. Now 10-footer. Won't go. Rebound. Spot 4, and I think they're going to get Dylan Cooper with the foul. That is on Cooper. That's his third. Craig trying to get it in. Now lofts one out to Osterhaus, to McKinney. Right wing, Smith. Skip pass inside. Craig, boy, he went with a hard elbow into the chest of Cooper, but no call. Smith now, right wing 3, won't go. Rebound Spence. Outlet to McGatlin. He'll walk it down. Now he's going to walk it back up top. 2:38 left. It's 30-21. Spence trying to force one inside to Cooper. Not there. A 3 ball from McGatlin. Yes, and he buries it. Chase McGatlin for 3, and it's 30-24. Linn back within 6. 2:15 left in the third. A long 3 other end for Wetmore, and that misses everything, but somehow Ethan Osterhouse able to save that thing back in bounds. Wetmore's in business again. McKinney will hold on the left wing. Trey Craig from the free throw stripe won't go. Rebound Cooper. Meyer to McGatlin. He'll walk it across the timeline to Cooper. The bot. Inside. Cooper backing his way in the lane. Kick it back out to the right wing 3. Meyer won't go. Rebound McGatlin. Back up top the key to Meyer. Drew Meyer a hold. Now he's going to try driving lane. Skip past the fence. Now McGatlin, and now McGatlin took steps. So turnover 2, Wetmore. Linn trailing by 6. It's 30-24 with 1:18 left in the third. Linn trailed by 14. They've got it back with it 6. Now other end, New Smith tries driving lane. Nothing there. Ball loose, and Smith comes back up with it. And now a foul is going to be called on Evan Bott. Bott's going to pick up, I think that's his second. So neither team in the bonus yet. That's just 2 team fouls each. Osterhouse, top of the key, landing that man-to-man. They've done a pretty good job with it so far. And now an easy lay-in as Dakota McKinney got away from everybody and uncontested to the glass. Bott holds on the wing. No, he's going to drive lane. Floater, yes. Evan Bott for 2 more, and he's got 5. Smith across the timeline. He'll hold near center court with 30 seconds left and try to hold for 1. Lynn's going to make a move. They're going to come out man-to-man, and that's all taken away by McGatlin from Osterhouse. Lane, other end, yes. Chase McGatlin, good defense. It caught Ethan Osterhouse sleeping. 32-28 with 9 seconds left. Smith in the lane. Craig, 5-footer, won't go with 2. Rebound to Linn. Bott from half court. It's good if it goes. No. We're headed to the 4th, and Linn has cut it to a 4-point game. They trail 32-28 when we come back.
Twin Valley proudly announces our new Pulse Gigabit Internet, available now in Clay Center. Equal to 1,000 megabits per second, our new speeds can support all your devices, all at the same time. Stream movies, download content, surf the web, and more. No buffering and no waiting. So what are you waiting for? New customers who call today get 2 months free internet service. Visit twinvalley.net or give us a call at 800-515-3311. Twin Valley Pulse. Your life connected.
I was arranging gift items at Central Office in Clay Center when in walked. Well, howdy there, Aunt B. How can I help you today?
Oh dear, Valentine's Day is coming up, and there's a certain someone, of course I won't mention who, that I would like to find something special for.
Well, Aunt B, this is the perfect place to look. We've got lovely willow tree figurines, jewelry, decorative picture frames, and a wonderful selection of fragrant candles. We also have just the right card to say just what you want to say.
Oh my, these are lovely. I hope my certain someone comes to Central Office to shop for me.
Well, Linn really trying to make things interesting. They've got themselves back into this game, and a game that they have really struggled in up until that third period. They win that one 12-8. They trail by 4, 32-28 in the fourth. Dylan Cooper spent much of that third period on the bench, and he is still there. Really just looks out of sorts. Maybe he's not feeling too well. He is moving really slow on that bench. Wetmore starts with possession. Linn out in a man-to-man. Osterhouse, he's going to reset the offense, picks up his dribble. McGowan out on him. Smith comes to help him, guarded by Bott. Down on the right side, skip pass underneath. Craig backs his way in the lane. Shot up won't go, but a foul is called. So Trey Craig goes to the line shooting 2. Foul is going to be called on Schmitz. That's his first. Trey Craig misses the first. Craig will have one more. Free throw up and good. So Craig hits 1 of 2. Leads back to 5. Cooper back on the floor. He just looks winded. Cooper has the basketball, tries working his way in the lane. He'll go right wing to McGowan, trying to get it inside to Evan Bott, and a little too tall for Bott, out of bounds to Wetmore. And we've got an official timeout. Not positive what the issue is. We've got an issue with Tanner Spence's jersey. Oh, he's got blood. He's got blood all over the back of his jersey, so they're going to make him come out. They're going to make him come out. I believe they're going to allow him to change to another jersey. We'll see. So Smith's in for him. Osterhouse on the wing. He'll go back up top to Smith. Beating Trey Craig at the free throw stripe. Get passed back up to Smith. He won't take the shot. He wanted it. Osterhouse now left wing. Back to Smith. Top of the key. He's going to reset. Osterhouse looking inside. Gets help from Flingler. Now goes right wing to Smith. Underneath, Craig. He got away from everybody again. Shot up and over Dylan Cooper for 2. And there's Spence back out. Now Bott now, other end, has it knocked away from McKinney. Smith ends up with it, back to Bott. Right wing Meyer. Ball pass inside. Smith off glass and 1. Craig just lands that basketball into the pad. A few words of advice from underneath official. I doubt that happens again. Josh Schmidt hits for his first 2, and the lead is 5. Free throw up and strong. Ball knocked away loose, and Josh Smith comes back up with it. Cooper now in the lane, floater, and a charge is going to be called on Dylan Cooper. Cooper really upset with that call, and Coach Jeremy Miller quickly up, telling his 6'4" sophomore, let it go. Probably not a bad call. 35-30 now. Linn trailing with 6 minutes left in the game. Really worked themselves back into this game. That's Trey Craig on the baseline. Good defense that time from McGowan. Osterhouse had a wide open 3 and chose not to take it. Now they'll lob it underneath Craig. Cooper collapses. Craig tries to go around him. Shot won't go, and a rebound to Wetmore, and a foul is going to be called. It's either on Meyer or McGowan. That's on Meyer. That's his third. No bonus, so out of bounds to Wetmore. And Dylan Cooper's got to come back out. Again, Andrew Meyer will come out with 3 fouls. Now Craig off the inbound pass, and pretty easy. As Dylan Cooper came out, it's confusion for the Bulldogs. It's now on the right wing. Back up top to Stein. Underneath the bot in the lane. Spin move off glass. Strong. Rebound Craig. Here comes Wetmore. Craig thought about going coast to coast, but he's going to pick it back up. Now Craig on the baseline, and he took steps. The ball will go back to Linn. They trail 7 with 5:06 left in the game. Gatlin will bring it down. Right wing Schmidt, left wing Schmidt. Off the Stein, loses it, and Wetmore comes up with it. Stein just lost a grip on that pass. Osterhouse brings it down. Now McKinney lobs it into Craig. Back to McKinney on the baseline to Smith. He'll walk it back up top. Between McKinney to Klingler to Newt Smith. Underneath to Craig. Loses the handle. Back to Smith. And, they're going to get Chase McGatlin with a push. So that'll go out of bounds to Wetmore. That's McGatlin's first foul. Andrew Meyer and Dylan Cooper back on the floor. 37-30. 4:29 left in the ball game. Linn trailing 7. Timeout on the floor. We'll bring you back after these.
It's true that the bigger your farm equipment gets, the faster you can feed the world, but it's also true that bigger equipment means bigger repair bills. In fact, replacing just one high-tech transmission could set you back $60,000. But not if you protect your investment with Cenex Petroleum products and the Total Protection Plan for up to 10 years of coverage. The Cenex Total Protection Plan already protects thousands of pieces of equipment. Why not yours?
Contact Farmway Co-op, your certified Cenex distributor, today. The variety of the Wow Bins at Ray's Apple Market is always changing and offers you great savings. You'll find over a dozen Wow Bins throughout the store, featuring your favorite brands, private labels, and new food items to try. From peanut butter to boxed dinners, snack items, canned goods, and more. Shop every week to find great values and stock up on pantry items your family enjoys. Ray's Apple Market is glad to provide customers with quality choices to feed your family while saving you money.
4:29 left in the ball game. It's a 37-30 Wetmore lead. They have the basketball out of bounds under their own basket. Boy, Ethan Osterhouse nearly lost that out of bounds, but he does recover. He has it on the left wing. He'll hold. Now Craig will come out and help him. Back to Osterhouse. He's going to dribble back up top towards the center. Smith will come over and take it from him with 4:09. McKinney to Craig, top of the key. Back to Smith. Linn out in a man-to-man, but Wetmore just working some clock right now. They're pretty happy with a 7-point lead, and now Newt Smith sees a little light and takes it to the hole, up and down, pretty easy lay-in. Linn trails by 9 with 3.5 left. Bot inside. Cooper, turnaround jumper in the lane, yes. Dylan Cooper hits for his first points of this half. He's been on the bench quite a bit. Luke Smith has it for Wetmore. Guarded by McGatlin. Lob pass inside to Craig, guarded by Spence. He's going to try to get it back up. Craig not even making a move to the basket right now. Wetmore just really running a stall game now. Osterhouse drives all the way down the baseline, nearly taken away by Spence, ends up back in the hands of Klingler, and Klingler's going to be fouled by Dylan Cooper. And that is Dylan Cooper's 5th foul. So Cooper's going to have to come out of the game with 2:53 left. He'll leave with 11 points. Newt Smith at the line shooting 2. And a really strange delivery from the 5'7" sophomore. One hand over his head. Caught the left side of the rim barely. Same shot. That one's pure. If it works, it's not crazy. So Smith hits 1 of 2, and the lead goes back to 8. Bott to McGatlin. Baseline. Andrew Meyer, turnaround jumper, won't go strong. Batted around, and there's Spence ends up with it. Gets the shot to go, and he's fouled. Boy, good board by Tanner Spence. 6'1" sophomore and a quick putback. Gets it to fall, and he's fouled. Free throw up and rattles out. Good rebound. Evan Bott. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Yes! And it's a 4-point game. It is 40-36. Now Osterhouse, other end to Smith, and they are really content now just to run that basketball around and hang on to that 4-point lead. Craig now in the lane. He'll take a 10-footer. A little hook shot won't go. Andrew Meyer with the board. And Linn, chance to cut this to a one-possession game. In their first meeting, ended up in overtime. Linn lost by 2, 40-38. Now Spence, floater in the lane, won't go. Rebound to Wetmore. Spence just came out of that shot a little too much, and now Coach Gary Smith wants a timeout. Minute 42 left in the ball game. It's a 40-36 Wetmore lead when we come back.
Imagine having someone help you pick the best corn hybrids for every field on your farm. Thanks to a new Oldie soil-specific seed online service, your Oldie representative can combine your data with his data to offer a field-by-field prescription. Customize every acre with the highest potential hybrid based on soil types, trait package needs, disease threats, and agronomic preferences. Valuable data can also be shared with trusted suppliers. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555.
Coach Gary Smith of the Wetmore Cardinals with the timeout. A minute 42 left. It's a 40-36 Wetmore lead. In their first meeting went overtime. Wetmore winning by 2. That is Wetmore's only win on the season. And Linn still looking for that first win, and they have been so close so many times. Very close on Tuesday night against Blue Valley. Man-to-man defense from Linn as Wetmore inbounds under their own basket. Gets it into Trey Craig. Picks up his dribble. Needs help and gets the Osterhouse. Back to Smith. Now Craig on the stripe. Back to Smith. Drives baseline. 10-footer, yes. Bruce Smith with a pretty good shot. Well defended, but gets it up and over the defender, and it's 42-36. Bott on the right wing to Smith. To McGatlin. He'll go 3 from the right baseline. Won't go strong. Rebound spot for loose. And Osterhouse comes up with it. 1 minute. Osterhouse guarded by Bott. Osterhouse is going to drive to the lane. Yes. Ethan Osterhouse, his first points of this second half, and with 45 seconds left, it's an 8-point Wetmore lead. Spence to Meyer. 40 seconds left. Tries driving around Osterhouse. Just loses his footing. And turnover to Wetmore. 30 seconds left. And Osterhouse walks it across. Near steal by Bott. He's going to foul Noah Klingler. This will send Klingler to the line, shooting 2. or rather 1-1. So Noah Klingler has scored 2 points in this ball game, and he'll shoot 2. Free throw up and good. It's the second one as well. And it's a 10-point game, and now Evan Fott is fouled hard in the lane on the other end. It won't be shot. Should be out of bounds. They're lining up as a free throw, but that was well before the shot. So 17 seconds left. Linn will try to get it in. They got it within 4. Inbounds to Meyer, and he's going to be fouled, headed to the line shooting 2. Got it within 4 and just could get no closer. Rough start for the Bulldogs, and they just could not recover. Trailed 10-0 in that first period. Meyer's free throw rattles out. And when things don't go right, they just don't go right. Linn has battled and fought and just could not get it going. Meyer hits his second. And Coach Jeremy Miller wants a timeout. This is a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. We'll bring you back for the finish after this.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Brutal winter days will be here sooner than you think. Is your home properly insulated to keep the cold outside and keep your energy bills affordable? If not, Geisler Roofing offers several different solutions, including spray foam insulation. At Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Phil Casper, along with our now studio engineer, Bernie Fancello, will be joined by Rocky Downing from Hillsboro coming up. Scheduled for a 3 o'clock tip with the Clay Center Lady Tigers. Hanover and Frankfort girls set to go in the first semifinal game of the day after this one. Linn trailing 46-37. Full court press on from the Bulldogs, and they're going to quickly foul Ethan Osterhaus. They're still about 4 minutes out from tip in Hillsboro, so as soon as we get a chance, we'll get joined up with Rocky Downing, and he'll take you to Hillsboro for Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball as they take on Riley County. Ethan Osterhaus shooting 1-on-1, rattles out, rebound Spence with 10. Bott brings it down. Meyer, 3 from the baseline and buries it. Osterhaus goes Jeremy Miller calling for a foul, and Linn got this back to within 6, 46-40, but with 1.9 seconds left, would take a minor miracle. So Ethan Osterhaus heads to the other end. Jason Gatlin picks up his third foul. He'll shoot 2. Double bonus. Free throw up and down. Osterhaus now has 14. Second one on the way, strong, and lane violation called on Wetmore, so no shot. Out of bounds, Linn. So with 1.9 seconds left, Linn fought and fought and fought. They just buried themselves in too deep of a hole early in this game and could never recover. They're going to lose it 47-40. Let's take a timeout. We'll bring you back. We'll wrap it up, and then we will get you to Rocky Downing, Clay Center Tiger basketball right after this.
Wallace True Value and the Twin Valley League have a lot in common.
Well, Linn loses at 47-40. Again, led by 11 points from Dylan Cooper. He fouls out in that fourth period. He had 9 of those. In fact, he had the first 9 Linn points in this ball game. He had 9 of them in the first half. Linn loses 47-40. Next coming up, we have Hanover girls taking on Frankfort, and Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball getting set to take on Riley County. We'll take you to Rocky County in Hillsboro after this.